Good morning. It's about 11:30 here. I want to do an update on the homestead. One of the updates had 3 trees cut over here. Still got a couple more. But so I wanted to start with the garden area here. So got all the plants out. I've got on this big bed, I'm gonna put some more mulch, put some more dirt. Been putting some cow manure. I got all the free cow manure I want. I've had to kill some of this Bermuda right here. It's popping up, so I did that. That's for our cucumbers. So next year, well, I'm gonna get another panel put up right here on these 2 posts. And it's gonna be for the cucumbers to climb. So I'll have a panel here. Then we'll have this panel. This is just an old fence gate that I found down at the bottom of the property. So I'm gonna make another one, or probably buy one. They got them at Home Depot. I got a panel I found, so I'm gonna put one there. So then once I get all the, I'm gonna get a hoe and get all this busted up. And then it's gonna be cucumbers and squash and stuff in this one. So this was one that I made. Actually, these concrete parking lot barriers or stops, whatever you want to call them. There was 4 of them right here, so I moved them and just made a square, and then made it look a little better with some rocks here. But this is the compost that I actually made. You can see the dirt there. You can see it's pretty dirt. Got a strong smell. I'm gonna add a little bit to the compost next year. I'm probably gonna make another one of these little baskets, make it a little bigger. There's some rocks I gathered, but so when they cut the trees, they sprayed this mulch right here. So I've got some good mulch to last a while. I got a pretty good pile of it right here. That's the part of the pine tree that's left, and I just told them to dump it. It'll rot. And I've got these pine needles and all, and I'll use them for something as they get kind of rotted. I'm gonna get some of the pine cones out for my fire starting. So that's the thing. So y'all seen these in some of the other videos, but I've got these raised beds here. And this one here, it gets sun most of the day, and this one gets sun about all day. But that pecan tree there blocks a little bit, and I still may cut that one down because they get pretty big. But I may keep it. But this right here, this mulch, this came from the chicken house, or from the chicken coop rather. So I'm using it, and I put some over here too. But I'm using it when I clean it out. I put it in a wheelbarrow, then I bring it up here and dump it in here, and it's got manure. You can see the chicken manure and all in it. It's got a bunch of chicken droppings in it. So I'm gonna put some more here, and then when I get this in there, I'm gonna mix it up. Then I'm gonna add some dirt. I'm gonna add some dirt to it, some good dirt. And then here's the other one. This is stuff I've put in. It's just sitting here rotting in some sticks and different things. So when I'll as I go along with the cleaning the chicken coop out, I'll bring and put the stuff here out of the chicken coop, and then I'll put some bunch of dirt in here and get it. It'll be good. Mix it up. Probably gonna add some up there too. So you can see there's 3 trees gone. There was 2 pine. There was a pine tree here. You can see right there, and then a small pine and you can see the stump right there. There was an old cherry tree, and then this cherry tree here is going to be cut down. So that's part of the deal. So I'm gonna walk down here. Winter's coming, so we know that. So you got to get prepared to. You got to get prepared to for your spring garden. Oh, there's a little cows down there. Small cows, about 300 pounds, I think, what my son-in-law said. Get out of here. But here's one of the muscadine vine that it's wild, and I brought up. You can see it right here, and trellised it right here. And then this coming, I'm gonna fertilize it. This coming spring, it should come on out. Probably have to put another post up on down. And then we should have some muscadines. Bluebird box. Bluebird boxes did well. And I've got this Blackberry Trellis here, and you can see how it's grown. Right here, it's grown, and it was small. It was small when I planted it. I actually planted two of them. There's one. Then I planted this one, and you can see how much bigger it is. So we should be getting some blackberries. Looks like the deer's been snipping this off, so I'm gonna have to put my deer repellent back out. You can see they've been snipping it. It really ain't gonna hurt. It ain't gonna kill the plant, but I'm gonna have to. You can see here, the deer's they've been snipping at that. But this is a thornless one, so should get big next year, and I'll probably have to add another post. And I've been cutting this. My property goes to that tree, and it goes down. It goes down to the corner. If y'all can see those rocks right there. It goes down. Actually goes down where that big pine tree is. So I've been cutting it with a lawnmower, and the cows like it because it brings new growth. There's the cows. So I got this other muscadine vine right here, and spring comes, it'll sprout out. I'll have to prune a little bit of it probably. Usually have to prune your muscadine some, but you can see they're turning fall. Leaves have already fell off of this one. So this coming spring, it should bust on out. I'll have to add another post, hopefully several posts, get a big vine. And I got my apple trees. So you prune apple trees in the winter. So probably in January, I'm gonna prune them, make the vase type shape. Apple trees. Oh, Mr. Rooster. So I'm gonna do the same thing with this. I'm gonna probably gonna plant an apple tree there, and maybe an apple tree there. And this is another apple tree here. Like I said, it'll be pruned. It'll be pruned right here. There's my trailer. I got to carry all that stuff to the dump tomorrow. Just a bunch of limbs. You can see. Probably plant another peach tree. Maybe right here. Right in here. There's my peach tree. Right there. It's gonna be pruned down too. Be shaped like a vase. I tell you, it is a beautiful day out here, y'all. Beautiful day. I love coming down here and walking around. My blueberries, they made it through the hot summer, and they'll really take off next year. I think I had like 3 or 4 blueberries per bush, but they should be pretty high next year, hopefully. I gotta fertilize them, and then they'll should produce. That's what we're looking at there. This Muscadine vine right here. And y'all can look back on some of the videos that when I planted the Muscadine vines, they were about that long. Now you can look at the vines. And I'm gonna have to come in here so you can see where the deer's been snipping them off. That ain't gonna hurt nothing because I'm gonna snip some of this stuff off, like a lot of these little runners and all down here. They'll be snipped off. That way you can get all the nutrients up to the end, or to these runners. But it has grown tremendously. I got to put some more deer repellent out, but so they snip these off. But these vines have really taken off. They were, like I said, they were probably this tall when I planted it. Planted all 4 of these vines. Got them at Home Depot. So they've done well. They've done well. And here, this is a wild blackberry that has thorns. You can see the stickers. Them things hurt too, man. But so it should grow on out tomorrow. Not tomorrow, but it'll grow on out in the spring, top and bottom. So hopefully that will do good. You can see it right there. It's a little slower growing. There's a blackberry bush, whatever you want to call it. But so we'll go back here and show you this right quick. More pruning I got to do. I made these trellises here. The posts and all were already here. So I've got to, you can see the blackberries right here. But I got to, I'm gonna have to prune some of them. Some of these, runners here. There's a big one right here. I may put another post up to catch this one. But you can see how it's coming out. Sometimes these things will bend over. See how that one's bent? I'll trim them off. There's another cane right here coming up. You can see right here. Ouch, you have to be careful, man, because these things will stick you good. Call them nature's barbed wire. Nature's barbed wire. You really need some leather gloves on when you're messing with them. I don't wear leather gloves when I pick them. They got some very sharp thorns. And this one, get this one on here, get it running. I try to keep it clear around it. You can see this one here. You see how they're running right here. I'll probably trim this one off. Some of these I'll trim off in the later months, in the winter time, before spring, so they can see. I got one running down there. hopefully we'll have some blackberries. You don't get a lot of sun right here. That's the only thing I'm wondering about. So, you know, there's my salt lick, my mineral lick rather, right there. Deer tear it up pretty good. There's some fence posts I found all up under this pine straw, so I'm gonna get them all. Because they're good posts, you might as well keep them, not let them just lay down here and ruin. So here's gonna be the last part. This is my chickens. We didn't have these last year. We got them, I think we got them in August. And they've been laying us some eggs. We got a for sale sign, eggs for farm fresh eggs for sale. But here they are. There's Yoo-Hoo, the rooster. My grandson named him. And my wife named all the hens. So we got Lily. My granddaughter named Lily. And then got Lily and Rosie. There's Daisy right there. There's Daisy. There's Rosie. That's Lily. Let's see, that's Marigold right there, and that's Patilla, whatever my wife named her. She named them after flowers. So, but chickens have been fun. I come out here and talk to them. We've learned a couple things. One of the things we've learned is get a galvanized metal waterer, and this bucket feeder, you just screw the top off and you pour feed, and it'll hold 5 gallons. You got 3, you can see, you got 3, if you can see up in there. Yeah, you got 3, they'll move out of the way. Y'all get out of the way. You got 3 spouts there, and there's the grain. We've also learned that it's better to get the larger feed instead of the little small ground up stuff. So we're going to go back to that. And tomorrow I'm going to change this. I'm going to put in some fresh. Well, there's another egg right there. Look at there. She must have just laid that one. Sometimes I lay the eggs in that corner, and they lay them right here, because there's 5 hens. But I gotta put some more pine shavings in here. And you also have to keep, I'll have to come back down here and scrape that poop off, chicken poop off, because you don't want them standing in it. But that's the homestead so far this year. Get these little spider webs off of here. We ain't had any issues really. He tried to get after Miss Linda the other day, and she kicked him. What we do, we let them out. We'll let them out 2 or 3 times a week. We'll let them out about 4 in the afternoon, and they'll go back when it starts getting dusky. They'll go back inside the roost right here. So while they're out, they'll get all up in there. They'll get all up in there and scratch around, eat bugs or whatever they find. So that's when I get in here and check the feed and check the water. And that way I don't have to lock them up, lock the rooster up. But we've enjoyed it. We've enjoyed having them. They're providing us with some great eggs. We give some away. There he is. Look at him. He thinks he's bad at the bone, boy, which he is. He does a good job. He protects his babies. He protects his hens. He's a big old pretty rooster. Got a little blue tint to him if you look at him real good. You can see it. Yeah, he's showing off now. The little hens, we love them. They just make little noises and stuff. Got some acorns dropping around here. I've done seen a deer, seen a buck right there. As you can see, there's some acorns dropping. Got quite a few of them around. That's candy to whitetail. They love, and you can hear them dropping. So that's the deal. So I hope y'all enjoy this video. Just want to take you on a walk along, give you an update. And when spring gets here, I'll give you another update on what I've done to get it ready. This is my fire pit. We're gonna have us a fire out here Friday evening with my grandbabies and my daughter. I've got it loaded up with some stuff. This fire pit was here when I bought the house, but I am gonna take advantage of it. See right here. So it's a nice place to have a fire. So that's us. There's the homestead, there's the house. Anyway, y'all have a blessed day. I'm at 21 minutes. I don't imagine y'all will watch the whole video, but that's all right. God bless. Have a great day.